In this video, we're going to talk about everybody's favorite car company, Oldsmobile. No, I'm just kidding. General Motors just reported earnings, and Oldsmobile hasn't been around since, I think, 2004. But I know that was the favorite car that I drove in with my grandma way back in the day. But we're going to talk about a big earnings beat from General Motors today, but they did miss a little bit on revenue. And of course, we'll take a peek at the charts and see what the analysts think over the next 12 months for General Motors. But without further ado, let's jump in and take a peek at the numbers for General Motors. General Motors just posted Q3 2022 earnings and came in at adjusted earnings per share at $2.25 versus $1.88 that was expected. That was a huge beat there. If we take a peek at revenue though, revenue came in a little bit of a miss, $41.89 billion versus $42.22 billion expected. Now, even though there was a little bit miss on revenue and they talked about some headwinds with supply constraints and things like that, they did keep their guidance the same for their full year expectations. So that was really good news for General Motors. And because of that, they are up today. General Motors trading under the ticker symbol GM is up 3.5% today, but it was a good day to beat earnings because the broader market is up as well. If we take a peek at what the analysts think overall about General Motors, we've got a strong buy based on 9 analyst ratings with an average upside of over 50%. Now, before we take a peek at the charts for General Motors, let me know if you think General Motors is a buy right now, but I want to let you know where General Motors is year to date. Now, similar chart to pretty much every company on the planet right now, General Motors is down over 41% year to date. So even though the stock price is down for General Motors, they continue to post really fantastic earnings per share because what they're selling right now isn't the basic like Ford Focuses or Fusions of the world. They're selling high-end SUVs and pickup trucks that have far more margin than those other sedans and coupes. So that's really fantastic news for a company like General Motors. One big miss right now for General Motors, though, is their autonomous vehicle division, Cruise. Cruise has lost $1.4 billion through September, including $500 million in the third quarter alone. The company just started offering fared rides in self-driving vehicles earlier this year, similar to what Waymo does right now. Now, one thing to look forward to with General Motors is an investor webcast that they will be having in a few weeks on November 17th. Let me know if you want me to report on that in a couple weeks, if you're excited about General Motors at all, if you really think that they do have 50% upside over the next 12 months. I know some of my portfolios are looking pretty fantastic today, but they are down year to date, similar to what we're seeing with General Motors. So let me know how you're faring in the stock market right now. Hopefully you're keeping your head up and staying strong and investing while we're in these dips if you can. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.